Hello and welcome to Players in Exile. My name is Phil, and in this video I want to talk to you about my love of Magic the Gathering. So on top of enjoying a bit of tabletop role-playing and tabletop wargaming, it may not surprise you to find out that I also enjoy playing Magic the Gathering or tabletop card games. I first started playing Magic the Gathering during Revised, so just before Legends came out. If I recall correctly, Antiquities had come out, but it was really, really hard to get hold of. And so for me, the first major expansion set that we could actually freely get hold of was Legends. And I played quite a lot back in the day, but I kind of fell out of it. And the people I was playing with, sort of, we went separate ways. And at that point, I think I left most of my cards with some of them, just basically gave them away. I dabbled in it again sometime later, and again, I gave all my cards away to a friend's kid. And then I came back to it again about 6 years ago, um, when I started playing Magic again, and I started playing Commander. And one of the things I did when I started playing Commander is I started writing a blog, and it was called Commanding Thoughts, and you can still find it on the internet if you want to go and search for Commanding Thoughts Blogspot. So commandingthoughts.blogspot.com, you'll find it. You can read the articles. You can see how badly they're edited. Um, But I wrote that for a few years, writing articles on it, and then I stopped playing for a while. And it's only recently that I've started thinking about getting back into it. And I thought, as part of getting back into it, I might actually start recording videos about it. As you can see, I've got the blog up on the screen here. And back in the day when this is almost 6 years ago, not quite to the day, it's Valentine's Day. You can see we don't celebrate Valentine's Day in my house. So I had three decks at that time. Apparently, I had Necusta the Mind Razor. I must have been very, very short of friends because that's a horrible card to play. Gave Guru Spores, which is more fun, but it's also incredibly combo centric. And I think more fun than that, Thraximandar, which looks like it was a zombie tribal deck from the way I was playing it. And when I wrote the blog, I split it up into different sorts of articles, and kind of the main two were where I'd focus on a particular commander that I was interested in, and I would build a deck for it. Azuri Chloral Progress being New Zeri, as he was called, and being one of them, and you can see I sort of broke down what he was all about, and then I sort of broke down what he works with and how to make him work, and sort of all my thoughts on which cards were good with him. And I'm scrolling down because I'm trying to see how far down here I get. Talk about it, lots of cards. And then eventually I get to Sage of Owls. Now, if I was rewriting this, I'd probably put Sage of Owls first, given that the two of them combo so well. But yeah, you can see I sort of broke it down on all the cards that I think I would have played with it. And I've built New Zuri 3 or 4 times, and I've changed it up. But currently, most of my blue and green cards are being used in a Prime Seeker Zegana deck that my daughter uses. Although that's much more sort of a Leviathan, large creature, draw lots of cards, play lots of lands, attack with big heavy creatures, rather than this, which is manipulating +1/+1 counters. So they are very different decks. The other type of article I wrote quite a few of is card spotlights. So this one here that I've got up on the screen is Eldrazi Displacer. Even to this day, I still think Eldrazi Displacer is a great card. The thing about it is that you can exile another target creature and then return to the battlefield. So it has what I would call a flicker effect, but it's a flicker effect that doesn't cause it to tap, so it's a reusable flicker effect. And so basically, the article goes on about how if you get cards that drop, like Brood Monitor, when Brood Monitor comes into play, you can put 3/1 colorless Eldrazi sign creature tokens onto the battlefield, and you can sacrifice them for 1 mana each. So you could basically flicker Brood Monitor, and that doesn't do much. You use the tokens that it creates, but if you've got other cards that can, care whether creatures are leaving or entering the battlefield, then of course that creates an infinite combo. And there's a lot. The article basically talks about that a lot, and different ways you can trigger that using things like Ashnod's Altar and the like. So what I was thinking of doing with these videos is doing something very, very similar, but obviously using the medium of vlogs rather than blogs, as it were. And so hopefully you'll enjoy them as I release my future videos, and I can engage people that also have a fun of Commander and Magic the Gathering on this channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Phil. Uh, if you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.